Well, hello fellow coconuts, retro tech heads, and vintage gaming enthusiasts. I am Coconut Bob. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm fresh back from VCF Southwest, and I just wanted to show you what I picked up there. This is my very first MC-10. I've never owned one of these before, and I got this one for cheap because it didn't have a power supply and it was untested. And so I paid 25 bucks for it. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. Warranty sticker is intact, so this is basically a factory 4K model, no memory or anything. So this is just going to be about how do I test this thing, and can I even? If you look on the sticker here, it says AC adapter, 8 volt AC, 1.5 amps. So I've looked and I do not have an appropriate AC adapter. But I checked the schematic for the MC-10, which is on the Color Computer Archive, and by the look of it, it shouldn't hurt anything to apply DC to it. It just goes straight in through a rectifier and to a 7805 voltage regulator, which powers the computer. As far as the rectifier itself, the computer does pull plus and minus 12 volts off of there. Actually, it's going to be less than that since it's only an 8 volt transformer. But anyway, that is strictly for the RS-232. So I believe I can power this off of DC, and the only negative effect will be that I won't have any RS-232. So I do have this 8.4 volt DC wall wart that I'm going to plug in. I've already put the right end on it here. And let's make sure this is off. We're going to plug this in and cross our fingers and hope we don't let out any magic smoke. Oh, almost. What's going on? I'm on the wrong channel. Oh, just a loose RF. That looks pretty good. Let's see, CLS8. Yeah. CLS0 black. I mean, that looks pretty good even for a composite. There's a slight amount of jail bars, but for color computer standards, I would give this composite video like an 8 or 9 out of 10. CLS3. Yeah. So there you go. I don't have any files that I can load to this thing right now. Anyway, I'm really happy this works. I got my 25 bucks worth for sure. And now I get to start another journey of upgrades and whatnot. The first upgrade I'll be doing is installing one of my VDG breakout boards so that I can go through my RGB to HDMI. All right, let's shut this thing off and do what we can do. I just got this bag here, so it will protect the surface of this thing. All right, let's get these screws out. All right, here we go. Okay, so I have officially voided my warranty. Okay, does that just lift off now? Hello? Of course, it can't be that simple. Gotta be a pain in the butt. What's holding it on now? Maybe it's that. Okay, I guess there's little snaps around it. Oh, there we go. Keyboard. Good Lord, these are just not good connectors. All right. Okay, a few more screws to get the motherboard out. Hmm. 7805 does have a pretty decent heatsink on it. Not a great heatsink, but a good one. All right, anyway, I need to get these little retaining clips out. Can't even get to most of these because they're under that tin shield. There's one left. I can leave the last one. All right, so the important thing for this is to make sure we figure out which pin is pin 1 on the 6847. So that's our 6847, and this is pin 1. So when I flip this over, this is pin 1. Okay. So this should just lay on there like so. All right, once that first pin is soldered down, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna add some fresh solder here. Okay. So there's nothing on the back here that should short any of these vias. Shouldn't be a problem. Get this lined up now. Pin one down. I'll go over here and get the next one down. And now we're pretty secure. So that's all there is to that. I will leave that connected. The 5 volts is okay to pull from here. And you can still power the thing externally. It's not going to hurt to have 5 volts on both ends of this wire. I am going to fold this over. So just some basic folds here to get this neatly tucked in to where it'll come out right underneath the RF connector. There we go. All right, there we have it. That is already done. Damn it. You're already pissing me off. Thank you. Okay. Man, that's annoying. Perfect. I guess I'll put it back for now until I have something to put there. Well, there we go. I'm not a big fan of having a wire hanging out like this, but it's, you know, it's pretty short and manageable. It's fine. It's just fine. But does it work? So, got my RGB to HDMI. Okay. So first thing, just make sure it still works. It would if it was plugged in. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna push menu. First of all, menu here, picture. All right, now I can read everything. So I am on RGB firmware here. It's looking for Coco 3 60 Hertz. This is not RGB. This is the kind of component output directly from the VDG chip. So I need to simply save config. Okay, where the hell do I change this? Oh, here we go. Update CPLD menu. So this is in settings. Alright, so we got BBC CPLD, RGB CPLD. That would be the Coco 3 firmware. And YUV. So this is the Coco 1 and 2 firmware. So I'm going to hit enter. Confirm. Still programming. And after it programs, it'll probably reboot. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now I need to get off of Apple II. Of course, I'm going the direction that requires the most possible clicks. Handy MC-10 60 Hertz, and we have video. Just that freaking easy. All right. Return. And that's it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to remove the capacitor. There's a capacitor on the board you're supposed to take off. I think it's C33, whatever. I don't have any games or anything. I can't demonstrate the little sparklies, but let's try a little color bar program. Yay! So there you have it. That is some crystal clear video. I'm kind of bummed that I can't load any games and demonstrate, you know, any more than just this simple little program that I had to manually type in, but we'll get there eventually. Alright, well that's going to wrap it up for this video. I do have more of my little boards available. I just had a fresh batch of these made, so if you need a VGA breakout board, hit me up on the Discord or shoot me an email, lacocostrangiato@gmail.com. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching, and remember to Coco every day. Cheers.